Hey guys! So this video is just going to be a kind of wrap up of the year. I just wanted to talk about some of my favorite products and favorite things of the year. It's been a rough one for all of us, and I just figured, I don't know, I wanted to focus on things that I liked for a little bit instead of all the nonsense in the world. So if you're interested in that, then let's go. So I'm going to start off with the stuff that's on my face because I used it in my previous video because I knew I was doing this. And they are some of my favorite products in general, not just for the year, but we're throwing them in. So first up is what's on my eyes, and also as a blush. I should have used it as a contour, but I didn't feel like contouring today. This is the Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette. This is often on sale at Ulta. I got it on sale during the Black Friday thing Ulta has, but I like this because it's all matte. These are perfect everyday eyeshadows, but also if you're a makeup artist, this is really good for clients. Like you could use this for fair clients as a contour. These are great blush shades for light to deep skin. These shades are good for bronzers and contours for deep skin. This is a really good shade to mix and make any of them lighter if you wanted to. This is a good mixing shade because it's like a deeper, it's like a gray brown. This is good if you wanted to make this shade like a contour on someone who's deeper. And then it has a black, which I personally believe every palette should have a black. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I just love black shadows. So this is a favorite by far, and it's gonna be a staple for me forever, probably, unless someone else makes something similar. Also wanted to mention the pan size is insane. It's like a blush. Each shade looks like a blush. It's perfect, and you can really do everything with it. So this is a favorite. Next up, I think I've probably mentioned this in like every favorites video. This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Into Sun. This is my second one of this. This is just perfect for really fair skin. I have it on today. Super subtle without making you look orange, and it doesn't, it's not too cool toned where you look muddy and gross and weird. It's just the perfect shade for fair skin. This and Park Avenue Princess are a tie when it comes to bronzing on lighter skin, but this is the one I've been using mostly. So, big fan of that. Next up, what's also on my lips, just this combo, I think would be my favorite. So this is the Makeup Revolution Satin Kiss Lip Liner in the shade Chauffeur. That's what I have all over my lips. And then I tapped on the NYX High Voltage lipstick in the shade Mirage, which is a super, super fair shade. I really like it. If I wanted to do more of like a 60s, like super mod look, this is what I would go for. It's just really pretty, and it's not orange. A lot of really light nude lip shades end up being so peachy and orange on my skin that I just look ridiculous. And yeah, this is like the perfect nude for me right now. And it's kind of been going everywhere with me when I do wear a lip. Okay, so the rest of the stuff are favorites for my face. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. I have it in the shade LG3. I really like this because it doesn't break me out. Big plus. The shade range is really nice, but also you can build it up. So I do really thin layers of foundation if I'm going to wear it. And this one you can build it up pretty nicely without it looking cakey on your skin, and it stays pretty natural looking. It also doesn't make me oily throughout the day. I wouldn't say it controls my oil, but it definitely doesn't add to it. So for my under eyes, my under eyes is a process because I have dark circles, like genetic dark circles, because I'm fair, I have thin skin, and my veins are super noticeable there. First thing I do is I take the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this one is in the shade Peach Corrector. Typically, people would assume I would use the light pink brightening one because I'm so fair, but my dark circles are too dark for that, and it just looks gray. So if something ends up looking gray on your skin, it means there's not enough color to the product you put down, which is why you go in with this. this like orangey peachy shade and neutralizes that blue, bluish purple under the eye, so that when you do go in with something like a concealer, there's no gray cast. So I do that first. Then I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade 105 Ivory Rose. So I like this one because it feels very hydrating on the skin and it's slightly brightening. I like this also because it's a little pinker and my skin is neutral, but a lot of neutral foundations don't look right on me, so I need like to balance it out. So I'll go in with this. I have it today on my kind of my whole T-zone and my under eyes. This is really nice. And then I'll go in with tiny little dots of this. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. So this one, I'll just do a dot on the darkest parts of my eyes, which is the very inner corner. Let it sit for a little bit and then tap it out. And I try to keep that brightness right in the corner. But that's how I get my under eyes to be brighter and not as gray looking. I believe that may be it for makeup. I haven't been using makeup a lot lately. I feel like that's true for everyone. It's just the way it's been. I've been focusing on school and recently got back into painting, which is good, and then I've been sewing a lot. So I guess, oh, I made a skirt for my sister. That's a favorite because I'm pretty proud of it. I got a bunch of this fabric so that I can make a matching one, but it's just another circle skirt, and I lined this one. I think it looks pretty nice. There's a little zipper in the back. I'm just really proud of this one. I feel like it looks more professional, even though it's not. But yeah, I've been sewing a lot, like a lot. So now I want to move on to skincare. I only have 3 things to talk about today. One of them I've mentioned in several videos before, but they sent me a new one, so I figured I would show you guys that. I have 3. So now I have one, like if I keep one in my travel bag if I'm going to visit my mom or something, but COVID. This is the Duval Beauty. It's the Radiance 4 Spin Care System. So I already took one of the brush heads out and replaced my other one that's in my shower. It's the more sensitive brush head. It comes with a regular one, a body brush, and then like a little pumice stone brush. And I put batteries in this just so you can see, but it has an on-off switch. And yeah, this is what I use to wash my face every single day when I'm in the shower, and then at night I use my little pink like Firehock looking thing, which I also have a video on. But that is a must-have. I also use the body brush every time I'm going to shave. I do that beforehand to exfoliate, because if you don't exfoliate before you shave, you get like little bumpies and you're not smooth like you want it to be. Another reason I love it is you don't have to charge it. It just takes 4 AA batteries. I've been using mine every day for, I want to say, over a year, and I haven't had to change the batteries yet, which is insane. I should probably like keep note of when I got this one so I know how long the batteries last with it, but that's a giant plus for me. I hate having to charge things. When I had the Clarisonic, which I heard they went out of business, I would take it out of my shower to charge it and then go back in the shower and forget to bring it in, and it was just like annoying, you know, because I be in the shower and I'm like, I don't want to get out to get my brush. Also, it's waterproof. Like, you don't have to worry about using it in the shower. That's where I keep mine. So you're good. You don't have to worry about that. Moving on to some skincare that I use after that. I have the CeraVe SA Cream for rough and bumpy skin. I got this one because SA stands for salicylic acid. My skin was kind of freaking out because of the masks, and I have to wear it like 8 hours a day at work, and it was just not a good time. I have a breakout here from my period, so that's unrelated, but my skin aside from that has been really nice, and I blame this 100%. 100% I think it's because of this. Also, it's going to last me a really long time because it's gigantic and you need the tiniest amount. It doesn't feel oily on my skin like some other moisturizers do, and I'm an oily girl, so I hate the feeling of being oily. And then another CeraVe product, this is the Eye Repair Cream. I got this one purely because Wayne Goss recommended it, and I was like, he's God and everything he says is right. So I got it and I've loved it since I got it. I'm almost done with it. Definitely gonna replace it. It's affordable and it does the trick. So that's it for skincare. Now let's move on to other things. Unrelated to beauty and stuff, let's talk TV shows. So I'm sure since we all can't go out, I've been watching a lot of nonsense on TV. I love anything Bravo, so if you like Housewives and all that stuff, we can talk about it. But aside from that, I've rewatched New Girl a million times, and I'm doing that again now with my friend. And then AP Bio is hilarious if you haven't seen that. It's ridiculous, and like the first couple episodes are meh, but then it's wonderful. Also, I heard Always Sunny signed on for 4 more seasons, so that's dope. And then, let's see, music. There's a band who I found out about because of Spotify. I've never been big on Spotify, but I started using it fairly recently. So I love the Arctic Monkeys, and I was listening to them, and I had listened to their whole library, so it kind of jumped to their radio station. I think that's how it works. But it's a band that Alex Turner, the singer of Arctic Monkeys, is in. And they're called the Last Shadow Puppets. My favorite CD is Everything You've Come to Expect. And my favorite song is Sweet Dreams, Tennessee, and I think everyone should listen to it. It just puts me in a really good mood. And there's a live performance of it that I think is really funny, just the way he dances and stuff. Yeah, also my hair. Definitely a favorite. I'm really feeling the red lately. Sometimes it's more vibrant than I wanted it to be. Like sometimes I want it to be a more natural ginger, but I'm feeling it, and I'm probably gonna stick with it for a while, hopefully. I say that every time I dye my hair, but I feel like it's really complimenting my skin these days. So yeah, that's it for my favorites, I think. My favorites of 2020, the weirdest year ever. I also want to mention, this year I also got my boys, my little ratty boys. I don't know if I'll insert clips of them, but they're a gigantic favorite too. It's been a rough one, but yeah. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if I don't make another video before 2021, I hope you have an amazing holiday and a happy new year, and that 2021 is better than 2020 because it's been rough. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys.